Hello students, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how your muscles ache after a long run, or how blood instantly flows out when you get a small cut, or how your hand pulls back the very second you touch a hot surface? These are not coincidences, they are the amazing work of animal tissues. Animal tissues are groups of cells that are similar in structure and function, working together for specific purposes like protection, movement, transport, and communication. Unlike plants, animals lead active and mobile lives. This means they need tissues that are highly specialized and efficient. Biologists have classified these tissues into 4 major groups: epithelial, connective, muscular, and nervous. Each one is like a unique team in your body, playing a role in keeping you alive and active. By the end of today's session, you'll see how beautifully all these tissues work together to create the miracle of animal life. Let's begin with epithelial tissue. Imagine the skin covering your body or the lining inside your mouth, lungs, or kidneys. These are examples of epithelial tissues. Their job is simple yet vital. They form protective coverings and line internal organs. Epithelial cells are tightly packed, almost like bricks in a wall, leaving no gaps in between. This design keeps organs safe and helps control what passes in and out. Depending on their shape, they appear in different forms. For example, thin and flat cells line the blood vessels, while layered ones form your skin to prevent wear and tear. Cube-shaped cells line kidney tubules, tall pillar-like cells line your intestine for absorption, and some even bear tiny cilia that sweep mucus in the respiratory tract. So, whether it's protecting, absorbing, secreting, or cleaning up, epithelial tissue acts as the body's frontline guardian. Without it, your organs would be unprotected and exposed. Next, let's explore connective tissue, the glue of your body. As the name suggests, it connects, supports, and binds organs and body parts together. Think about your blood. It's a connective tissue that flows everywhere, carrying oxygen, nutrients, and waste products. Your bones, on the other hand, form a rigid framework to support your body and protect organs, while cartilage in your nose, ear, and joints provides flexibility. Ligaments hold bones together, tendons attach muscles to bones, and adipose tissue stores fat under your skin to keep you warm and cushioned. Even the soft areolar tissue fills gaps between organs and helps repair them when injured. Isn't it amazing? From your hard skeleton to your soft fat cells, connective tissues are everywhere, making sure your body stays strong, flexible, and nourished. Now let's move on to muscular tissue, the powerhouse of motion. Every step you take, every smile you make, and even the steady beating of your heart is powered by muscles. Striated muscles, also called skeletal muscles, are voluntary. You control them consciously, like when you raise your hand in class. They look striped under a microscope and are long and multinucleated. Smooth muscles, on the other hand, are involuntary. They are spindle-shaped and control activities you don't consciously think about, like moving food through your intestine or adjusting the size of your blood vessels. And then comes the most special of all, cardiac muscles. Found only in the heart, they are branched, involuntary, and beat tirelessly throughout life without getting tired. Imagine, a single tissue type keeps your heart pumping day and night, from the moment you're born until your very last breath. Truly incredible, isn't it? Now, let's talk about the most fascinating of all, nervous tissue. This is the communication and control system of your body. Its basic unit is the neuron, a specialized cell with a cell body, branching dendrites to receive information, and a long axon to send signals. These neurons transmit electrical impulses at lightning speed, connecting every part of your body to the brain and spinal cord. Think of it this way. When you touch a hot object, sensory neurons instantly send a signal to your brain, and in a split second, motor neurons instruct your muscles to pull your hand back. Nervous tissue doesn't just protect you, it also gives rise to memory, learning, and thought. It is the very foundation of your intelligence. Without it, your body would be a machine without a control center. Here's something to marvel at: no tissue works alone. Breathing is the perfect example of tissues working in harmony. When you inhale, smooth muscles in the diaphragm contract, creating space for air to enter the lungs. Epithelial tissue in the alveoli allows oxygen to pass into your blood. Blood, the connective tissue, transports this oxygen to all your cells. Nervous tissue carefully regulates the speed of breathing, increasing it when you run and slowing it down when you rest. This shows that every life process, digestion, circulation, locomotion, relies on the teamwork of different tissues. It's like a perfectly coordinated orchestra where each instrument plays its part to create the symphony of life. So, let's quickly recap what we've learned. Animal tissues are classified into 4 main groups. Epithelial tissue forms protective linings. Connective tissue binds and supports the body, with examples like blood, bone, and adipose. Muscular tissue enables all movements, voluntary and involuntary. And nervous tissue acts as the control center, transmitting information and coordinating actions. Together, these tissues show division of labor. Each type does its job, and together they keep the body functioning smoothly. Isn't it incredible that every single action, your heartbeat, your thoughts, even the way you blink, is powered by tissues working in harmony? I hope this session has helped you see the beauty and complexity of animal tissues. Biology truly reminds us that our bodies are not just machines, but finely tuned systems built on cellular teamwork. Remember, every breath, every movement, every idea you have is a gift of these tissues. Until our next adventure, keep exploring the amazing world inside you.